Hello from ChiNation.com. This is Mark Josie, and today we'll do another video on the Scarab Arms TGR2. This is my second video doing it. We did the first gun review, and you see I didn't figure out a lot of tricky stuff with it. So here we go. We'll be checking this out. Okay, so here we go. We got the Scarab Arms TGR2, and you see I put a little plug here to protect the air inlet, whatever you call that. Okay, so basically today we'll be using the okay, let me introduce this. The Scarab Arms TGR2 is a 0.68 caliber paintball marker, and here it comes with a spring kit. Okay, the spring kit comes with 4 springs inside, and of course one of the springs is inside the gun, just like you see, like that. So basically they come in different size, length, and right now I'm using the strongest, or you can see the longest one inside the gun. Alright, so we'll be testing the gun out, so let's check it out. So right now we got a chronograph here set up to properly use this gun. Is pretty tricky. First we need to gas up the gun. Okay, so first we do is cock the bolt. If you don't cock the bolt, the first thing you will see is a leak. Okay, that's what I read on the manual. Second is you screw in a 13 CI tank that the gun came with, and yay, it's not leaking. Great. Okay, so the tank is not leaking anymore, just not like my first video. Put the gun on safe. Okay, great. Now this little thing you can move all the way up. Okay, so to install the stock, you put it here, like so, and make sure things are aligned. Then plug in it. Okay, here we go. This is the most tricky part. You have to pull this thing out this way, very hard. Then now it's snapped in, you see? So now it's adjustable. Very fun, eh? So that's how the gun looks like. My second time successfully assembling the TGR2. Okay, so now today we use the strongest spring, which the factory say is supposed to shoot about 280 FPS. Okay, there are also 2 strings that are not cut, and these springs they are supposed to be for you to customize, meaning that you can cut your own length. And you can see that they put a red tip on. Oops, a red tip. Okay, yeah. So they call this the red spring, which is the 300 FPS spring. And in the older versions, they say that you need at least 1,100 PSI to use that spring. But I don't know if this still applies to mine, because mine doesn't say so on the box. It doesn't say so on the manual. So anyway, so I have to screw the spring down to load a few shots in. So what are we going to use today is 0.68 caliber RAV4 rubber round. These rubber rounds are hard rubber round. Okay, they are not like the soft rubber balls. Okay guys, so stabilize the camera. So these are the RAV4 rubber rounds, and they are supposed to be 3.9 to 4 grams each, compared to a paintball that is 3.1 gram each. So it's supposed to be flying faster, slower than normal paintball. So I just expect that this is going to shoot about 270, 280, 270 kind of thing. Okay, I put 3 rounds in here. 5 rounds. Okay, 5 rounds, sure. Okay, we'll put 5 rounds down the magazine to test. Okay, I'll fire 5 rounds. This gun is very loud, so I won't shoot a lot of rounds in this test. So chronograph ready. Load the gun up. Wow, heavy. So now the gun is on safe. Put the mag in, and you can see a round chambered inside here. So let's go check it out. Chronograph. Okay guys, chronograph. Zoom in, of course. Okay, so let's check it out. The chronograph is here, and let's try it out. Whew. Actually guys, I am kind of nervous shooting this gun because this is only my second time really shooting it, but I'm already making the video, so who cares? Let's try. Okay, it's shooting 246.2 with this so-called strong spring. No wonder it's not so powerful sounding. 253. 255, sorry. Number 3, 248. Not very hard hitting. 274, it jumps up. I think we're out. 272. And no more magazine. Okay, no more ammo. Okay, so here I'll put a I'll put 3 normal training rubber balls, and they weigh about 3 grams each. They simulate a normal paintball weight, and let's see how fast it will fly. Okay, so I will shoot 3 rounds with these normal weight balls. Okay, so you can see average, you know, about that kind of range, 240 something. Okay guys, let's check it out. This is the normal weight balls, okay, the normal weight. The sound is louder. Wow, what the hell? 320.7? 313.9? Whoa, 316. So the ammo is a lot lighter, and you can see the weight is making a big change. So if you use normal paintball, the strongest spring is about 300 FPS already. So it's pretty cool, eh? Even with the this spring here, amazing kind of power. So I want to also try shooting these. These are the, I have these red balls, and they are 6.9. I mean, sorry, about 6 gram. Okay, 6.1 gram each. I'll shoot one. Okay, I'll shoot one because they're so precious. I'll shoot one and see how fast it will go. These are the glass breaker rounds, and they're supposed to be for target shooting only. Okay, let's check it out. Hey, 190. That's very, very low. So I can say that the power of this thing is not so crazy powerful with this spring. Okay, now let's move on to another experiment and see what we can do. Okay guys, so you can see that the rifle is not so powerful as I expected, and with normal paintball flying about 300 FPS, with my full rubber round that weighs about 4 grams each, it's flying about 240 or something. It's not very high. So right now I want to but to take the tank out, okay? And then I want to change the spring and use a stronger spring and see if we can get something out of it. So first thing we need to do is take off the stock, and also to put the gun on safe. Okay, that's very naturally done. Okay, now you need to fight this thing out because it's very hard to do. Okay, there we go. Oh, my hand. This is extremely hard to do. And then what you want to do is you make sure that there's no round inside here. Point it to a safe direction, for example the ground or inside a box, something like that. Fire 3 shots and then turn this thing out all the way. Okay, so 3 shots, loud shots. And then you can turn. See? Very easily done, eh? Very easy. So 3 shots, empty shot, and then you can turn and screw out the tank. Okay, what I want to do is I want to change it to the longest spring. Okay. The bottom one, the longest spring. the longer spring is supposed to give me the maximum power, and I want to try and see if I can do that. So now you can see how fast it is to change the spring. I can't really bring the camera over, but you can see I'm working on it here. Okay, so let me try. Pull out the pins. No joke, this is like really easy. Okay, done. So the spring is out. Get my longer spring. Just a comparison. It's longer by that much. Don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Okay. It's good to keep the box so that at least you have the box there for reference in case you don't know which spring is which. Now put one pin in, put the other pin in. There we go. Okay, let's test if the gun can dry fire first. I'm kind of scared. Okay, now at least I'm firm that we can fire the gun, even though the tank is not like powerful enough to fire it. I can still cock and fire. Well, guys, this is like the wild experiment that no one did on YouTube, so I'm not sure how it works. Okay, so now I have the tank. At least it's pressurized and not leaking. Good sign. Now put the stock on. I'm not cutting out that part because I wanted you to see, like, this is really not easy to work with. There we go. Then slide this out. There we go. Takes some practice, but it's getting easier. Okay. So this is the strongest spring. And I got this gun recently, like this week. So it's a very new model of Scarab Arm, I think. Should be. Okay. So here we go. A few more 0.68 caliber rubber balls, hard rubber balls, and they weigh 3.9 to 4 grams each. Okay, so they're heavier than your normal paintball. As you can see, with the normal paintball, it flies so fast, and with this, you don't. Okay, so I put three shots in here. There's 3 shots. So make sure the gun's on safe. Okay, Megan, let's check it out. Chronograph. Guys, check it out. Strongest spring of the Scarab Arms TGR2. Hope it works. It worked! Wow, that's what I like. 278.6 with the RAV4 hard rubber rounds. And it's cycling properly! 279.4. I like this spring more. Now that's the thing we want to see. 281. Wow, damn. Okay, so this is the strongest spring without any modification. We are not cutting anything off. And it's shooting about 270 to 80, which is what I like. Okay, I found my spring now. Okay, the other springs are useless for me. And we'll put 3 rounds with the RAV4. Ooh, where is the Chrono? Okay, RAV4 training balls. They are rubber and squishable. 3 grams, 2.9 grams kind of weight. Okay, so let's check it out. Okay, guys, so we have the RAV4 training round. Let's try to see how many FPS we get. This is the strongest spring, of course. Very loud. 311. 317. Oh, error 1. I kind of slanted an angle, so basically you can see the gun is still performing about the 300 FPS. So this one and the other one is not a big difference. So I want to try to see if it can fire these red balls. They are the glass breaker balls. So I'll put 1 round in just to see how many FPS I'll get. Okay. Fire. Ready and go. not very hard. Still on the 193 about to 200 kind of FPS. So I have to say that this gun is not so powerful compared to the Tiberius. Okay guys, so I think that's it for today. My tank is also running out of gas, and I can hear a tiny leak from the front here, right here, a tiny leak of air. So that's really not so good. Maybe need to loop or something. So let's take the stock out and we'll degas the gun. Okay, take the stock out, shoot a few shots. Okay, 3 empty shots. And then, there we go. Unscrew, and we're done. Okay, so that's basically about it. And I can already spot a tiny leak right here at the front of right here. So not sure if the problem is with Scarab Arms rifle is kind of not sealed so well, or maybe they need lubricant, something like that. But as you can see, today I found the best spring I like to use, which is the red spring, and I must say that they must have changed something with the tank. The Scarab Arms tank that they come with, the Max Tac or whatever tank, provides enough pressure to power up the longest spring, the red spring. So that took some kind of concern off my mind, and at least I know that I can fire the rifle at full power without requiring a new tank. So that's pretty good. And yeah, basically with my test today, I would say using rubber balls and the hard rubber balls and the strongest spring is the best setup I like, and it shoots about 280 something FPS with rubber balls. If you use paintball, it's going to shoot about 300 something FPS anyway, because paintball are lighter. They are about 3.1 grams, and the first strike round is about 3.1, 3.2 grams as well. So if you use those rounds, this is going to give you like 300 FPS ish with the two longer spring, and also the one that is longest but it's cut like what they call the 280 spring. So that's about it. And what else? Pretty okay with the result, and I would say that the Tiberius 9.1 and 8.1 is much more powerful, and it can go way more powerful than this thing. But since the paintball marker, you know, the speed, the velocity and stuff is reasonable, and the realism, you can't beat it. You know, I would say that they better strengthen the seals and all that stuff, or maybe like loop it better so that it won't give me that kind of silly leak. So like I didn't do anything wrong, and it's leaking a little bit from the front already, so that's not so good. Anyway, so I'll keep you guys updated if I do any new testing and stuff with the rifle. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.